George's FC. I mean, St. George's College didn't make it through at all.
Never said them young, right?
We no business. It's a schoolboy football. All of them young.
Welcome, Sports Nation, to Sports DTM, the sports channel where we call sports down the middle. You can expect the latest in sports news, views, and reviews from our resident analysts. No sports topic is too controversial, and no team or player is above criticism. So just smash that subscribe button and ring that notification bell to make sure you don't miss out on our balanced offering of riveting sports content. And don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment below. Welcome to Sports DTM.
Greetings, Sports DTM fans, and welcome to another episode of Sports Down the Middle, your channel of undiluted sports content. Your favorite analysts are here to talk about the just concluded group stage of the Manning Cup competition. This year, a limited number of schools entered with 3 groups, and Group A, we have some surprises, and I'm going to share with you the stats for Group A. 7 teams lined up in Group A. JC coming out as group winner with 13 points, 6 games played, 4 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, scoring 20 goals, conceding 1, a goal difference of 19. Kingston Technical, probably the surprise of this group. Well, not the biggest surprise, but one of the surprises of this group. 12 points from 6 games, winning 4, losing 2 with a goal difference of 8. Charlie Smith in third, 12 points from 6 games, winning 4, losing 2, a goal difference of 2 rather. Calabar, 10 points, 6 games played, 3 wins, 3 losses, goal difference 11. And St. George's College, St. George's FC, as some of them may call it, in 5th place, 6 points from 6 games, winning only 2, losing 4, minus 13 goal difference, and they got a 7-1 drubbing from Calabar. In 6th place, Bridgeport, 4 points, 6 games played, 1, lost 4, drew 1, minus 13 goal difference. And Kingston High, 4 points, 6 games played, 1 game, lose 4, minus 14. Raymond, JC at the top, Kingston High at the bottom. Georges didn't make it. What's your thoughts on the performance or the result of this Group A round?
Yeah, so yeah, the cream rises to the top. Jamaica College. I'm almost slip and said JCFC as well, but we'll stay far from that. Jamaica College rise to the top. For a minute there, persons were wondering if they were going to suffer the same fate and pretty much end up like Calabar at one point when they lose their first game. Persons were wondering, but apparently the transfer window open. JC used a free hit or played the wild card and pretty much open up and find another gear and end up being the cream rising to the top. And so, you can't knock them. You see them play well after and proper recovery after losing the first game. Surprise, surprise, Kingston Technical. Who would have thought? I remember we tried to call it who was going to qualify from the zone, and nobody had picked Kingston Technical. Nobody at all. It was a familiar name, the Jamaica College, the St. George's FC, all of them FC. Persons were honestly thinking that it was written. They write off every other team, but these teams were expected through, and that wasn't the case at all.
Adrian, we heard Ray just mention some of the terms used in fantasy, but this is certainly not fantasy football. And JC, after losing their first game by 1-0, came back. They really went to the transfer window or transfer market, Adrian?
Absolutely not. I mean, put some respect on our name, Ray. There was never a doubt that Jamaica College would have rise to the top of the pack, right? We knew that JC are traditional slow starters, and we saw them start now slowly playing out to a draw against Calabar. Calabar had some good young players coming through from the under 16 tournament a couple years back. And we also saw them shockingly losing to Kingston Technical. I think that was a big shake-up for them. But overall, JC has been known to pick up steam once the tournament starts, getting their right gear. All the players start to flow into to their position. It was just a matter of time before they actually rose to the top. So there's no surprise that JC is at the top of the pile, leading the group into the second round of the Manning Cup. I think where the biggest surprise is the other two teams who are following them in, being Kingston Technical, not just the shocker for the group, but I think for the entire Manning Cup first round. They did really, really well, knocking off almost all the big teams, and it was only Calabar at the end who defeated them, stopped them from actually topping the group. And Charlie Smith playing very well. Spirit thought for former champions, yes, former champions. We're talking about the likes of Calabar, St. George's College, Bridgeport, all fading away badly, and we'll have to go back to the drawing board. As we hear people saying players are young and fit, they'll get better next year. And of course, Kingston, what can we say? Usual loaded positions from there. But the big surprise of the round, obviously, is Kingston Technical, and they're doing very well. I will look forward to see what they bring to the table. But as usual, JC on top. At the end of the day, JC on top.
So, Ricky, Jamaica College on top, but the biggest surprise of this group is St. George's College in 5th place. And if you look at their current form, the last 5 games appear conceding more goals than any other team in this group. 19. Them only score 6 goals. Goal difference of -30. Now we're going down the Georges.
Well, only the coach, the great Neville Bell, and the team can give us a definitive answer for that. But I think that time and the other teams has caught up to them. I mean, traditionally, they have been very good over the years. They have been playing very well, always making it to semifinals and finals. But we see this year, even though we didn't see them last year because it was cancelled, but we see this year Kingston Technical, Charlie Smith, and other schools that we think that we would have thought wouldn't have made it out have been lifting the scalps of these big teams, right? As I said earlier, we don't know what's happening there, but there are no excuses because it's the same coach. Yeah, and we know that this coach is a quality coach, and we're not accepting any excuses. Well, no.
Right,
under 19, right? So that there are no excuses for this team's performance, and we hope that going forward that they will find their footing and start to play some decent football again, so that they can be at the top of the top 3 in their zones.
So Raymond, now that the group has been settled, top 2 automatically goes through, but Charlie Smith is one of the top ranked 3rd place team and will also make it through to the next round. What are you looking forward to in the next round for these 3 teams?
Well, of course, given that Charlie Smith was, top, 3rd place team, and one of the runners up with the highest points. I'm expecting good things from them. They're pretty much underdog going into the next round, and as such, the sky is the limit. They really don't. How should I put it? They don't have much, expectations in a sense from other persons. So they're like the dark horse, and so they should be able to come up against any big team and create some excitement or even some upset. Of course, what can I say about Jamaica College looking for another victory? And I'm hoping that doesn't happen as we stay as best as possible down the middle. I'm hoping JC doesn't, extend that win where Manning Cup is concerned. Kingston Technical now, boy, Cinderella story. I wonder if they can make it all the way into the semi-final and then final. I'm wondering if that is possible. But if not, a semi-final run would be good showing for Kingston Technical.
Adrian, you two want to see an upset, right? You want to see JC not make it beyond the next round.
Absolutely not. I mean, I'd love to see KT make it
Call
to
it
the
down the middle, bro.
But I'm calling it down the middle. This is where we separate the men from the boys. This is where if you're an exceptional team, you step up. This is where you look at the people who are the real deal versus those who are just not going to cut it. So we expect that in this round, the likes of JC will come to the party fully, right? They'll be running like a well-oiled machine. We expect that KT will carry over their form. We expect Charlie Smith also to do well. But this is the round for the big boys, and so the competition will get tougher. It will get more difficult, and we can now see where the quality teams and the quality players will step forward, and we look forward to that.
You're confident that they can take it all the way?
And by they are saying JC, I think JC.
I think everybody know the obvious bias already. So I don't know if you're trying to hide it now.
Oh, stop. Sure. Fervet, yep. Fervet Opus in campus. Yep. JC, I expect JC to actually take it. Defending champion, a lot of players who are of quality, and we expect that there'll just be too much for the other teams thus far. But look out, there are other groups that are there, and I'm sure they'll want to have a say about that. So let's see.
Ricky, what are you looking forward to for these three teams for the next round?
Well, I'm hoping for more I'm looking forward for more scalping. The big teams getting dominated and dismissed. Not throwing any words on Jamaica College, but I'm looking for the underdogs to just come up and gift us with some wonderful games and some scalping of the big teams. So yeah, that's what I'm looking forward.
Great. There you have it, Sports DTM fans. Another episode of Sports Down the Middle. Group A of the Manning Cup first round concluded. Jamaica College, Kingston Technical, and Charlie Smith making it through to the next round. None of these teams went unbeaten, so there is some weak area and there is opportunity for an opponent to pounce. Fans out there who would love to hear from you by you leaving your comments in the comment section below. Have you seen your Manning Cup champion yet? Leave those comments in the comment section below, and always remember to like, to share, and to subscribe, and to tell a friend, tell all of them friends to come and join the Sports DTM family. This has been another episode of Sports Down the Middle. Be blessed.